What is up, guys? So today on the channel we are installing the Garmin Force Trolling Motor stabilizer. I just got the install done. It's pretty easy. It took about 5 minutes to do the whole thing. So let's get on into the video and I'm gonna give you a walkthrough on how to install it. All right, real quick, we're gonna go over the parts. So this is the stabilizing bracket, the stabilizing rod. We're gonna trim this rod because I know it's gonna be super long. You've got some bolts and you got a couple socket head screws. So one thing I'm going to really stress on any type of install, you always put some kind of never sees on these threads. This boat is gonna see a lot of heavy saltwater use, so you definitely want some anti-seize on there. And to do this, it's pretty simple. Just so you new guys will learn something, all you gotta have is just a little bit. It doesn't take a whole lot, and I put a little extra on there, but when I do have to undo something, it's gonna come off. So we're gonna do one screw at a time. So these bolt holes line up real easy. So we're just gonna get it started. I say we're gonna get it started. There we go. And don't worry about getting anti-seize all over the place. It's not gonna hurt anything and it wipes off pretty easy. So there's one. A little more anti-seize on there. Again, that's all you need. 1, 2. And these bolts have a 9/16 inch head, so you wanna do this with a socket. And I just get them kind of finger tight first, that way I can move this bracket so I can adjust it properly. And here is the third one. It's good enough. Anytime you're screwing a screw in or a bolt in, you definitely don't want to cross thread it, so definitely start with your fingers first. I'm just gonna get it tight. You don't have to overkill it, just get it pretty snug. All right, next thing, we wanna stick this rod in here and we're gonna just kind of gauge it to see where we need to cut it. So I'm gonna get me a marker. I got one right over here. And I'm gonna leave this rod just a little long in case maybe something happens to the boat. I gotta replace the hull or something. I decide I wanna sell it and I wanna keep my trolling motor. So I'm gonna mark it a little long in case it goes on another boat. So right there, I'm gonna mark it and I'm gonna cut it with a handsaw and we'll be right back. All right, I just cut the stabilizer rod, and in case any of you guys are wondering, it is solid aluminum. I cut it with a Dremel, and be sure to wear some safety glasses because a Dremel will sling a little aluminum everywhere. But what we want to do, we want to take this end right here. It's got the flat edge. It's going to go on the bottom. Now, next thing is this is the top piece. So the groove right here is actually for our trolling motor cable. So when it's stowed like this and we're going down the lake, or down the road, it's gonna ride nice in between those grooves. So this guy goes on there flat like that. And the last thing, put these screws in. Now I was right, it was a 3/16. So get a little never sees. Make sure it goes, so finger tight, get a little more. All right, and that's it. Put the cap back on this because my luck, I'm gonna step on it without the cap on. So let's see, 3/16. And one thing I do a little bit is I'm gonna put a little pressure on the back side of this just to barely pick it up any, because I really want a lot of the weight kind of on this rod too. I want it to kind of support it. So I'm just maybe putting like 5 pounds of pressure on it. So getting it tight. that should definitely be tight. Oh yeah, that is not going anywhere. Turn this kind of where it's nice and neat. And that guy, when I'm going down the lake, will ride just like that. That's pretty cool. I wish more manufacturers would do something like that. So that's kind of a first for me on that. And guys, that is how you install your stabilizer rod. Hope you enjoyed the video. If you're brand new to my channel and this video helped you out, one, give it a thumbs up. Second, I invite you to subscribe. I've got several how-tos and a lot of cool fishing videos, and one where me and my teammate won over $20,000. You can watch that right up here. Y'all keep God first in your life. We'll see you in another video.